University to make paintings for about 5 years. A lot of my work is kind of at the intersection between art and science, and I use a lot of physical properties, physical phenomenon in my work to try and incorporate them into an impressionist painting. I spent a couple years as an engineering student working with high voltage and working with a couple other things, and over time I just kind of, I don't know, learned to blend the two together. You know, I've always kind of seen myself as an artist in one way or another. Maybe not as a profession, but as like the way that I identify myself. And over time, what I did in school and what I thought was going to be my profession as engineering kind of didn't have the same luster that it had over the years, and art remained significant or remained true. So I kind of kept at it, and the two work together in my art. And so what you see is like, you know, my worldview. You see like my perspective on the world, which is like, you know, this like artistry in natural processes. So I guess probably the most interesting thing is that I use high voltage electricity in my paintings, and I burn what are called fractal patterns, which are just a certain type of geometric pattern, like lightning or like trees or like blood vessels or like brain cells or dendrite patterns, geographic boundaries. They're all these fractal patterns, which are just a pattern that repeats itself on different scales, but it's hard to measure. So I mean, it's like a pretty vague thing, but you know, it's really how all organic forms are in the world. Yeah. Right now, I'm trying to get into a good gallery and just a place where I feel like people can see something in the work. You know, where they understand what's going on, or where they can get something out of it. Because you can go into any place and buy a painting, but if you don't really understand what it is, then I don't want to sell it to you. You know what I mean? Like, it's not all about the money. It's about being able to communicate something or being able to convey a message. And if I can't convey that message, then you know, there's really no reason to be there. I definitely want to move into sculpture, so that's kind of where I see myself heading right now. But hopefully in 5 years, man, I'm like in a couple good galleries, and I'm not a starving artist, you know, and yeah, I'm just doing what I'm doing. You can go to the Raw website to check out my Raw profile, Cory Hunter, or you can go to www.coryhunter.com. Hi, I'm Cory, and I'm a Raw artist.